Welcome back, everyone. Just in time for Thanksgiving. If you want to be the host with the most, then consider turning that kitchen table into a festive work of art. And the best part is, all it takes sometimes is just simple swap. Joining me today to give us a demonstration are Jameelah Watkins and Ebonee Clark, co-founders of Lauren Wesley Designs. Welcome, ladies. So happy to have you.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, of course. Well, this looks incredible. And it really is something like, I know for me, I get excited. I set my dining room table, we set kitchen table days in advance because I just think it looks so pretty. Why is a tablescape really setting the tone for the holiday?
I think it gets everyone excited for the feast that you're going to prepare. It sets the mood, and most importantly, the memories that you create around the table.
Yeah, I agree with that. I use some of my mother-in-law's china, and so I think it's so neat to have the kids experience that and, you know, be able to tell those stories.
Absolutely.
And I love that you have just a four-step process when it comes to kind of creating this beautiful look. So walk us through that.
So first you'll start with a neutral base, then you'll layer in the foundation, you'll start in layering in your seasonal accents, and then you'll end with the swap of the seasonal accents, just depending on which day you're celebrating.
Exactly. Okay, and let's start with the foundation. You mentioned neutral. I know I like to use a tablecloth. I'm not so good about the runners. Maybe I just don't, know. I'm just always confused by them.
You start with a neutral base. You know, we have a natural linen here. Now, when it comes to the table runner, you don't always have to use it. It's up to you. Like, I have a beautiful wood table. I wouldn't dare throw a tablecloth over it.
Right. Oh, good point.
I think it will add to the aesthetic of the overall look. So you can definitely use a table runner when you want to leave that table to be exposed.
Okay, that's a great point because my mother-in-law's table is mahogany. It's gorgeous. So, and I'm always covering it up. Darn it. So leave it and instead do that, and then maybe that's where we get into our next step of maybe putting like really pretty chargers or something down if I'm not going to use the tablecloth. And in this case, I like that you're mixing and matching. So tell me more about that.
Yes, so you can do one tone or you can mix and match different textures. Like here we have different textures and tones with your plate and your bowls. You can do brass, flatware, silver, whatever it is that you have on hand.
Got it.
And then what is really neat is doing something different with your napkins.
Right.
You know, you can do different colors or do all the same the way that you lay it.
Right.
It's whatever you want to do. Step outside the box.
Sure.
You know,
And
don't be afraid to.
or even alternating like you did, because sometimes maybe we don't want you to have to go out and spend money right now. We're spending enough. So if you have only 6 napkins of one color, 6 of the other, mix and match, put them different ways. Same thing with your napkin holders as well. And then talk to me about what you did here. Before the show, I asked them, I was like, is this real? It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
So what we've done is just layer in some greenery that, as far as our centerpiece, and we have some pumpkins here for the harvest that's coming up. Thanksgiving is next week.
Yep.
So that was an easy touch there. Of course, you can use what you have.
Got it.
Like we said, repurpose, don't reinvent the wheel.
Sure, sure. Exactly. And then if Thanksgiving's over and you want to kind of keep your table looking beautiful, just simple swaps with our little trees. Thank you. And I'll grab those. And some reindeer, and there you go. And get the kids involved. I like to do that.
Yes.
And oh, that looks adorable. And any other tips and advice for us as we're getting ready to have the feast and all the family in?
I would say don't be afraid to bring the outside in.
Right.
So we have faux here, but if you have beautiful trees and evergreens in your backyard, take a few sprigs and use those as accents or acorns or anything like that. You really don't have to spend a lot, to make it amazing.
Yeah. What about place cards? Do you guys still do that or recommend that? I mean, I know sometimes if it's a smaller gathering, maybe you wouldn't think to do it, but I still think the formality of it is fun.
I think
Absolutely.
That's an awesome touch.
You can have fun with the kids too. If you have little ones that want to write their name.
Yes.
Absolutely. We suggest doing all of those fun little crafts that you can add to the table.
And last tip, I know we mentioned we're trying not to spend money. Where do you like to go to get your things and make sure that you can reuse them year after year?
Any home craft store, any big box store, your local farmer's market, it doesn't take a lot of money, honestly, to make it amazing. And I think getting creative and stepping outside the box is what's gonna
Yeah.
really make it special, not so much where you get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both so much for being with us.
Thank
I
you.
so appreciate you. Simple swaps to get your space ready for any occasion. And where can we go to find you guys?
We're online at laurenwesleydesigns.com or on Instagram at laurenwesleydesigns.
All right. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you both.
Happy holidays. Thank you.